Breaking news. Biafra Liberation Army has neutralized 4 Zoo armor tanker in Orlu State and many sent to judgment. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 11th of February 2024, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it don't happen again. I want you to pay very good attention to this very information because it's very, very important, I can assure you, my people. In this very liberation of Biafra, on Abuchibo and also, my people. This is that kind of news that I usually record with swag, my people, because this is the only way. I said only. You don't understand what I'm saying. I said this is the only one way. You know, it's only one tiny road to go to heaven. This is the only one tiny way to freedom. Only. There is no any other thing you are hearing, any other person telling you you are not supposed to fight for your freedom. You are not supposed to decimate the Zoo terrorists, that they are not your problem. It is the government their problem. That person is lying to you. Tinubu cannot carry AK-47 into Biafra land. And Tinubu has no power to declare, Orlu as a part and parcel of Nigeria if the Zoo, military, and police are not here. Pay attention. We have that we have sat down and studied the way to freedom based on what others did. Tinubu, you see Tinubu, who they have decorated the Zoo president, has no single power, no atom of power in him to sit down in Abuja or Lagos, where he usually, sit, or where he resides, to declare Onitsha, this is my own Onitsha here, as a part of Nigeria. Amubo Tinubu, they never give birth to Tinubu to do that. The only power that Tinubu, as the so-called government, has is the Zoo Janjaweed with AK-47 and 49 assault rifle parading all over the street of Onitsha. That is what makes Onitsha as part of Nigeria today. So the only way to reclaim Onitsha and give it the rightful status that it should have, which is Biafra, part of Biafra, is when you eradicate this Janjaweed in khaki uniform, carrying AK-47 assault rifle, parading or patrolling everywhere in Onitsha, in Orlu, in Okigwe, in Owerri, in Oka, in Aba. That is the time you would know that these areas that I mentioned, both Alanso and other places that I haven't mentioned, belong to Biafra. That is when you go to map. You see Biafra shining like shining light in the world map. That is how it is. So anything, anybody, any person, any person, your problem, government. No. That person has taken bribe from the governor. Anybody talking this, if I begin to tell you like this tomorrow, that means I have taken bribe and you must stop listening to me. Boycott me. You understand me now? Any day that I come and make a record telling you, no, we shouldn't be attacking the so-called Janjaweed soldiers, that means I have taken bribe from Soludo. You must eradicate the terrorists for you to be free. Now, according to the Prime Minister, his first tweet, because I will show you 3 different tweets from this latest development. Early today, he said, breaking: the Biafra Liberation Army and Nigeria terrorist military are currently having a face-off at Orlu. Scores to be announced later. This is early today. And he went on to say, they've come to kill Biafrans as usual, but the powerful firepower of the BLA no be here. They no feel withstand them. Many of the terrorists have fallen. When I read this tweet early today, actually I'm releasing this record this evening, but I read this tweet early today. Should I say in the morning or early afternoon? I was dancing, I was dancing and preparing myself. I was preparing to finish what I'm doing so I can enter into the studio and do the needful. Now, before I even finished what I was doing, boom, this course is right here on your screen. He said, breaking. The Biafra Liberation Army has neutralized. Let me take that again. You know, I read this kind of news with swag, my people. The Biafra Liberation Army has neutralized 4 armor tanks of the Nigeria army. Out of the 15 tanks, 4 was neutralized before the rest ran away as usual. Mad people everywhere. He said, go and verify. Orlu command gave it to them Woto and Wotoski today, 11th February 2024. And he continued, they will be counting their bodies and how many of them are missing after the battle. The Biafra army will continue to cut their wings until we will get to their legs and finally cut off everything at the end. Wow. Osetigo, this one is this evening. Osetigo. I love this. I love this move. In fact, I'm enjoying it. Because it's happening. Now, in the same vein, my people, let me show you what happened late yesterday. Based on the initial, news that I have given to you this evening concerning what happened yesterday in Opinsoka, where the Biafra resistance fighters neutralized many Zoo terrorists in military uniform and completely destroy their useless base in Opinsoka. Now, the Prime Minister also tweeted, he said, Obinze, we are coming. Remember that the Prime Minister has been fingering this Obinze for long now. This Obinze in Imo State is committing heinous crime. They are working hand in hand with Hope Uzodinma in committing abominable acts in Imo State. Then he continued, he said, that deep freezer where Biafra body parts are kept will be destroyed. Now, let me tell you, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister BLGIE, is not a propagandist. This is a man that speaks based on information, a proper information that is traceable. Pay attention, this is very important. By the time Prime Minister started announcing that there is a heinous crime going on in Obinze, they kill Biafran people, cut their body parts, and store it in deep freezer in Obinze barracks, and they sell these body parts to China. Remember, I have given you the news in the past when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us. I gave you the news, I think that was in the year 2020-21, where we discovered over 70,000 manhood pricks, let me call it by the name, 70,000 pricks that was exported to China secretly, but was intercepted by the Chinese authority. We gave you that news. Those of you who have been following us for some years now will understand what I'm talking about. Now, the Prime Minister has come back again to tell us what is going on in Obinze barracks. Don't think that he is coming here with propaganda. Before he make this public and be bold enough to talk about it repeatedly, that means he has a genuine information about what is going on in Obinze. Yes, he has a proper information with a substantial evidence to back it up. So I don't want to tell you how he got this information because I don't know, but I'm very, very sure 100% because he cannot leave other barracks and be mentioning Obinze on a regular basis. And remember that Hope Uzodinma himself is a serial killer. This man has indulged himself in so many, illegal businesses, including kidnapping. He kidnapped for the then IBB. Yes, Hope Uzodinma kidnapped for IBB. Hope Uzodinma has indulged himself into criminal activities like robbery, kidnapping for ransom. Hope Uzodinma has done all these things. Hope Uzodinma worked with Tokoto. He knows. And he knows that we know all his, activities right from time. He used to be a thug. So that is the reason why he will die fighting for the zoo. He will die representing the zoo because he knows very well that the zoo knows his secret. That's why they put him there, in order to use him against the Imo State. So there's a reason why the Prime Minister has been mentioning this obedience. And remember, once a criminal is always a criminal. Hope Uzodinma has not stopped his criminal activities. So now he is doing it as an official of the government. And who is going to arrest him? Who will arrest him? And he's doing it with the military. That's why Obinze must be destroyed and desolated. Now he continued, Obinze will be leveled at our own time and our own choosing date. Yes, this government is our government. A very rough day to be a Nigerian terrorist army in Biafra territory. A very rough day. Remember, this last one that I'm reading now is yesterday, after what happened in Opinsuka. Then he tweeted this. So you have seen it, my people. We are winning. Biafrans are winning. We are winning this battle. We are winning this war. And there is nothing the zoo can do about it. The earlier they realize this and allow Biafrans to go, the better for them. Meanwhile, the voting is ongoing. And as you can see, the Prime Minister has reacted that over 2 million Biafrans have already voted. And the result is massive. The result is massive. I can assure you, my people. We are going home, my people. Thank you. To Salon Mozia and make it go viral.